This here's my semester volunteer project. For my volunteer work, I volunteered at St. Malachy School in Rantoul. I assisted the physical education and science teacher with a few of her classes. For PE, I assisted with kindergarten, first, second, and third graders. They are smaller classes, so kindergarten and first grade are combined. Second graders and third graders were combined. And then for science class, which also happened within the time period that I was able to assist her, we helped the 8th graders prepare and perform a lab they were doing on speed and velocity. For the PE class, I was able to encourage students while they ran and prepared for fitness testing. The week that I volunteered, the following week after that, they were doing fitness testing, measuring how far they could run, reach, all sorts of different things. Fitness testing is really great for promoting their health and wellness by keeping their bodies active and in shape. For the kindergartners and first graders, we had a dance day. We taught them different dances, we even did the limbo, and we helped them learn how to move their bodies. Dancing really does use a lot of balance and coordination. Both are things that young children are still working on, so it really helps with the kindergartners and first graders. We also did a jump rope day. The kindergartners and first graders were able to learn how to jump rope on their own. They would set a small one on the ground and learn to jump just over it to start with, and then they would do the rhythm with just their hand. With the longer jump rope, I would swing one side, and we would teach another student how to swing the other side while a student in the middle was able to jump. Jumping rope keeps your heart rate up and uses a lot of coordination and balance and helps you get kind of a rhythm going too. Other PE activities that we did where I assisted kids in games such as pinball, monkey ball, etc. I have a couple pictures of monkey ball coming up on some of the following slides. These keep the kids involved and active, and I helped to make sure that they were safe during their activities. Here are the pictures that I was talking about. Up here in the top left are the kindergartners and first graders learning a new dance. They're kind of just shaking it around a little bit. In the bottom left corner, the kindergartners and first graders playing monkey ball. They use their fists to hit a ball. If it touches one of their friends, then they have to line up on the wall until somebody is able to run over and tag them and free the monkeys. On the right side, we have the second and third graders running their super sneaker run, which does prepare them for their fitness testing. They call it the super sneaker run because if they run the entire time, they get a sneaker on a piece of paper to color, and the teacher tapes them to the wall outside of the gym to see how long of a line they can get. They get to choose from a couple different sneakers. This year was their last one. They did a 10-minute run. For science class, the 8th graders were learning about velocity and speed. For the lab, they made paper airplanes. We went down to the gym and we flew them. We measured their distances and we timed the flight with stopwatches. I helped them with measurements, their calculations, and making sure that their stopwatches were working correctly and they were able to get the right time. Although this may not directly relate with health, wellness, nutrition, or kinesiology, I did help them many different ways, such as encouraging them, helping them, which are things that I will most definitely need in my future career. And I did also help them throw the plane in different ways by using different muscles, putting their joints at different angles, which helped them to either throw it farther or not so well. Here are a couple of the lab photos. On the left-hand side is the 8th graders just measuring the distance of the planes. The orange cones on the ground were spread out every 10 feet, and then the beanie bags on the ground were halfway through, so every 5 feet, which kind of helped them get a feel for it so they didn't have to run over to the measuring tape each time. On the right, I have them finishing up their final calculations. What I learned from this is what it's kind of actually like to be a teacher. You might be able to say, oh, it must be difficult, this is kind of what it's like, but you don't actually understand until you're in their spot. You have to be available to help everyone the entire time while making sure everybody else is actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. It can be very difficult. While volunteering, I constantly encourage the students and try to help them improve. These are skills that I will need to use in the future, so it's good to start them now. I did learn patience as well, how every student reacts to different forms of encouragement and to help others. You have to have patience while helping out kids, and every kid will react to different ways of encouragement. How I can report this on my academic resume would just be saying I volunteered 10 hours of my time to helping the students at St. Malachy's School by helping them learn and achieve new tasks in their physical education and science. Now this time, if anybody has any questions, they can go ahead and put it in the discussion underneath, and I will try to get back with an answer as quickly as I can. Thank you.